In the last episode of Manga with Josh, I gave you something you never heard of that was brand new. Well, I'm doing that again because this is episode 19 of Manga with Josh, and I'm about to put you on to Revenge of the Bloom Flower. You heard that right. Revenge of the Bloom Flower. Like the blooming onion, but it's a bloom flower. It's a Korean manhwa that started back in 2024 as a webtoon. As of recording, there's been 63 chapters that's been translated. And honestly, I feel like it's about to end soon. Maybe in the next 30 chapters. That's just what I can gauge from reading it. But you need to read this. And the main reason why. Once again, we're going to Murim. It's about revenge. It's martial arts and this drama. What do I mean? Well, the main character, Unshin, loses everything because of a single object, a legendary scripture that's tied to power and wealth. And what do I mean, the legendary scripture? The beginning of the manhwa starts like this. He's the youngest disciple of one of the greatest masters of Murim, basically the sword god. And the sword god is about to die. He knows his time is coming. So he gives him a manual when he senses that his life's in danger and says, hey, go down the block, essentially, down the mountain, and go to this sect and give them this. So he's going, and he goes, wait, why didn't Master tell me this certain thing at the end of our conversation? And he goes back, and he sees his senior martial arts brother there, and his martial arts brother stops him because there's like blood, everything's in shambles because the Heavenly Demon sect is trying to kill his master for that book. So his senior brother tells him, hey, memorize this because you have good memory, read it and memorize it, and then get out of here, I'll buy you time. So the senior brother goes, and he's no match for the masters that are there, and they chop off his arm and all that. And after seeing his senior brother get actually tortured in front of him, he goes and says, hey, I have it, stop. But here's the thing. What he showed was just a ledger for like expenses, and his senior brother, he had given his senior brother the actual manual. So after the senior brother sees what they did, after they had the fake one, he goes, stop, I have the real one here. He has it memorized, let him go. And he burns it. They kill the senior brother. They kill the master, and they take the main character and torture him. Eventually, he's saved by the sword god's rival, the sword empress, her disciple, and her job is to protect him. So she does, but he doesn't tell her, hey, I have this secret manual memorized. And he goes to the sect that he was told to, and as the story progresses, you get to understand that that sect and the whole Murim Alliance aren't really the good guys in the story. And the unorthodox, the Heavenly Demon sect, is the good guys. And it's pretty good. I'm not going to explain when the twist happens, what the twist is, things like that. But the main story here is this is a secret manual that can give you a certain technique, breathing technique, and help your martial arts go to the transcendent realm, which is like the super highest realm. And everybody wants it. When I say everybody, I mean unorthodox and orthodox. Because of the powers and the range that they can achieve with it. And the main character sucked, honestly. He was the youngest disciple, but he had no martial arts. And you get to see him training, and even with training, he can't really compete. He also gets hit by a certain technique while getting tortured that leaves lingering effects, that gives him states that he just becomes unconscious, stuff like that. So it's pretty good. And like I said, he's trying to get revenge for the person who's behind his master's death. And he does find one of the masters that killed his master, but he finds through that he wasn't the mastermind. He was put up to a job. So that's the main thing. Do I recommend it? Of course. If not, I would make a actual episode on it. The reason I recommend it is because the art style is very strong. It's something newer. It's a quick read at 63 chapters as of recording this. And like I said, right now it feels we're in the end game. So at most 20, 30 chapters. So it might be a series under 100 chapters. It's getting updated pretty regularly. And if you like martial arts, definitely give this a read. And by the way, I don't know if you guys heard my episode on Kenichi. Well, guess what? The sequel to Kenichi just came out. It's only like 5 or 6 chapters as of recording. So if you guys picked up History's Strongest Disciple Kenichi, definitely read the second version of it. And that's it for this episode. And next episode, I'm going to go back in time with a old school manga that you never heard of but sold millions of copies. And get ready for that. And that's it for this episode of Manga with Josh. Stay tuned for that episode. See ya.